Hi everyone. So I'm back with week 22 and this is part 2, and I'm using design D for this one because I actually had quite a few portrait photos to go for this week. So I'm still using the Simple Stories Stars, Stripes and Sparklers collection because it's still the Jubilee week, and to be fair, the last part of the week was the main part of the celebration because it was like Thursday, Friday, Saturday and the Sunday. That was for the Jubilee. But the first photo is just pictures of Joe and I drinks because we went out in Leeds on the Thursday just to go, not celebrate, but we just thought we'd go out because it was quite nice. Everyone was, the first day of their long weekend sort of thing, so it was quite busy and it was just nice. So we went to the Cozy Club in Leeds, and I cut down the photo a little bit because there was quite a lot of table and I didn't really need that much table in that photo. So I just put some washi tape at the bottom alongside these cute little drink stickers that came on the sticker sheet. And it's of like lemonade and like a soda. So Joe had a beer and I had this really nice like strawberry lemonade drink, which is really nice. And then I just put a little star sticker at the top as well. So as I said, I was working pretty much the whole time. I didn't really, I had my days off at the beginning of the week. So the long weekends sort of, that everyone else got to celebrate, I was working, but I did try and do things in the afternoon and try and sort of see all the celebrations and stuff that everyone else was doing. So the next photo that will be in the little sleeve, the little 3x4 one in the landscape, is actually on our way to Leeds. I took a photo of the train station because they had all the bunting hanging up, and as I said in my previous layout, Britain is like now 98% bunting, and it is completely true. Every building has bunting or some sort of form of celebration for this Jubilee, which I think is really cute actually, to be honest. So yeah, so I just took a photo of that, and I just put it on some red paper as well as putting some washi tape at the bottom alongside a little word sticker that says traditions, because it is traditional. It's very like patriotic time of the year. Well, not even time of the year. We don't only get to celebrate every 10 years for this. So, and it probably is going to be her last one. She is nearly 100. So I don't think we'll see another 10 years, unfortunately. But it's nice that we got to celebrate this one. So this is her Platinum Jubilee. So that's nice. So yeah, so that is that card, and I don't know where I've gone. Oh, I'm back. So I'm going to put that in the sleeve. And then I do actually have these. It is bunting. I probably should have used these at some point, but I wouldn't have put them outside because they would have got blown away, I think. But it was like, you can see them just on the right hand side. It's a Union Jack paper rings, paper something. I can't see that upside down. But it is like, you can make little, what's the word? God, like rings, basically, like they're little borders, and you can make into paper chains. That's what I'm trying to say, paper chains. So I just cut them down because I wanted a card with just the Union Jacks on them. So I basically cut them in half, basically, and made them into a 3x4 card. So that was really easy to do, and I just thought that was quite nice. And I'm not sure when I picked up these paper chains, I think I picked them up last year in the range or something like that, and I thought they were cute. And the red, white and blue ones just there I can use for any sort of country or anything really, but the Union Jacks obviously is just for us. So I just back it on some paper just because it wouldn't have sat very well on its own because it's very flimsy. But yeah, so I actually do that twice. I do 2 sets of those. I put one in that sleeve just under the bunting photo, and then I put some at the bottom as well. So I'm just going to cut these down a little bit. I made them a little bit too big, but I cut them down and I slide them in. And then the photo that's going to be on the other side, on the right hand side, I think that's where I go next, is just a picture that I got off Google actually of the the poster representing the the Platinum Jubilee for Queen Elizabeth. So I just wanted this in because obviously it is quite a big historic event, and it was what the whole week revolved around, really. Not necessarily my life, but like the life here in the UK. So it's quite nice to sort of, recognise them sort of things. So I didn't do anything to it because it's quite decorated as it is. I just put it on some red card and then put it into the sleeve. So that is that one. I'm just going to back it with some red paper. So what my sort of way of celebrating, because as I said, I didn't really get much time off to do much. I actually made some cookies, and I followed this new recipe online, and they made huge cookies, like absolutely huge. There were only 7 of them. I normally make little mini cookies, but I made this, I followed the instructions and I weighed them out and all sorts, and they made these absolutely huge cookies. And I put red and blue M&Ms in them as well. So they were really nice. They're like vanilla sort of cookies, so they were good. So I made those one evening, because baking is quite a big thing here in the UK. Everyone loves to bake, and especially for like a big event and stuff, people like to bake things. So I thought, I hardly ever bake, so it was quite a good excuse to bake. But all I do on that, I just put some washi tape at the bottom alongside this little pie sticker and a little love heart, and then in the middle I just put a little word sticker that says proud, because I was quite proud of them actually. Joe said they was nice, so that was good. The only thing about baking, and probably why I don't do it so often, is because if you bake stuff, you have to eat it. And I don't necessarily give them out to people. Probably should, but I don't. But it means that we end up eating them all, so it's not great. So then the other card is going to be a journaling card that I'm going to put underneath the first set of Union Jack flags, and then I'm going to do another Union Jack flag set for the bottom one. So that's what I do there. So on my little journaling card, again, I think it's supposed to be a portrait one, but I used it as a landscape one. I just put, we got an extra bank holiday this year, the 3rd of June, for this Jubilee celebrations. Not that I got not that I got the day off. I worked all of it, but I tried to celebrate. Joe and I went out for the drinks at the Cozy Club in Leeds on Thursday. I made some cookies, which was nice, and then we went for a nice walk around the neighbourhood and just caught up with each other. So it has been quite a hectic sort of time recently, because Joe's been preparing for his exams. So we've not really spent much time together. Like, we've both been working and Joe's been tired, and so because he's passed all his exams and stuff, it was quite nice to just relax and talk about other things other than work. So on the Saturday, we actually, after work, we went for a walk around the neighbourhood, and it was just really nice just to go and spend some time together and just talk about random bits and how we feel and stuff. It's quite easy to not do it when you're working so much and things, so we just took advantage of that. So that's what that photo is on the bottom right. I just took a picture of our feet and we were holding hands, and I just thought it was a really nice photo actually. It was one of those spur of the moment photos, and I just thought it was quite nice. But to back this photo, because I had the red, white and blue paper chain sort of paper out, I just sort of cut it down into a 6x4 and put the photo behind that, because you could see the colours then of the flag behind it, and I just thought that was quite nice. So that is what I do for that one. So I just put some washi tape at the top, alongside little flower stickers and a little word sticker that says fun, and then there was a round navy sticker that says time to sparkle, which I just put in the middle of the pavement because it's quite a lot of pavement in that photo. But that's all I do basically for this layout. It's been nice to use this theme sort of collection because I don't get to use it very often, so it makes an excuse to use it. As I said before, I will be saving a lot of it for when I go to America, but in the meantime, there's no harm in using it for other occasions for us in the UK, because we do share the same colour flag, so I can use quite a bit of it. So I'm just putting some bits and pieces on there. So that is the end of the week. As I said, I am actually in front of my project life. I'm not behind. It's just trying to find the time to upload everything and get things, it's quite difficult trying to, when you're not in a pandemic anymore and you've got things to do and all that sort of stuff, it's difficult. But I'm trying to, keep my uploads regular and, that sort of jazz. So I hope you enjoyed this week, and I will be back with next week. Surely. Bye.